coming. We're gonna go ahead and start with Elise's talk. So it's gonna be a talk on passive income for entrepreneurs, approximately an hour, and we're gonna be streaming it to Dojo community via Facebook Live. So if any of you have any questions, just remember you need to raise your hand up because I'm gonna be passing around another microphone so everyone else online can hear the questions. So yeah, and if you guys have any questions, also if you can reserve it to the end of each slide, just so we get a good flow going. And if you guys also want to ask any questions privately to Elise, she's also going to be staying at the end of the talk. So yeah, feel free to stay afterwards. That's about it. I'm just going to hand it over to you and hope you all enjoy.
Okay, hey guys. Thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you're pretty excited to learn how to make passive income, as that's like the ultimate, right, in our businesses. So yeah, how this is gonna work is it's actually a pretty short presentation. I more want to focus on the questions you have so I can help you specifically with what you're doing. And from there, we can just see how it goes. So I'll tell you a bit about myself and what I do and why I'm qualified to talk to you about passive income, because I think that's kind of important too. So I'm Elise. That's me. I'm from New Zealand. You might not be able to tell that by my accent. I don't know why I don't speak like a New Zealander. That's it. I started my business in 2016 in January. So I've been in business for almost 2 years now. And I started pretty much out of sheer hate for my job. Like I literally hated being an employee. I just got so sick of working for someone else, giving all of my best ideas, all of my blood, my sweat, and my tears for somebody else, for money to go into someone else's pocket. So I really just hit a point where I was like, screw this, I'm going to start my own business. And so after 6 months of starting, I was able to quit my job. I wasn't fully sustainable yet. I was making enough to sort of balance it out, but not fully sustainable. By the end of the year, I was pretty much almost sustainable, and by 1.5 years, which is just before I came to Bali, I was fully sustainable and able to travel with it. Closer? Cool. Okay. And so why I started my business was because I didn't want to work a job, but I really wanted to sort of have a bit more meaning out of my life, and I wanted to help people do something. I didn't know what that was, but I really wanted to help people. I wanted to travel as well, so kind of started doing that. And also I wanted to prepare future-wise for whenever I decided to settle down and have kids and raise a family. I didn't want to have to choose between bills or babies. And, I wanted to absolutely have freedom. So I'm glad to say I'm pretty much there now. And yeah, it's very exciting. So, oh, no, that's the wrong one. All right, so what I'm going to talk to you about first is what passive income is and how it really works, because I kind of have this idea that a lot of people just think you just set it up and forget it, and that's all you have to do, and you don't have to do anything more. And that's, well, it's kind of true. Like, it's not entirely true. So basically, what it means is that you will have a product that you can sell, and it will sell without needing without needing more inventory or anything like that. But there are some things you are still going to have to focus on as long as you want to have a long, sustainable business that runs for years onwards. So the first thing is product maintenance. So if you have a product of your own, you are more than likely going to have to maintain it, especially if it's a digital product and you're selling information. That could be anything like there is more information that has surfaced and you need to add that to your product, or it could be something like it's outdated, you need to change that, or maybe you want to change the technological aspect of your product, so that's going to require ongoing maintenance as well. Number 2 is customer service. So as long as you have customers, you are going to need a customer service process. And that is because without customers, you don't have a business. And for me, 90% of the emails that come in are customer service related. They're from my customers. And so I spend a lot of time replying to those emails. And until you can outsource that process, so hire a VA or get someone else to do it for you, that's going to take up a lot of time in your business. And then, of course, number 3 is marketing. So you can automate a lot of your marketing thanks to social media marketing software, but you are still going to need to stay on top of it to make sure you're staying relevant all the time with your marketing. So in saying that, I just want to make it very clear that while passive income is like awesome, there is still a lot required to maintain it. Cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to tell you is about the 2 most profitable products that I sell online. And I have tried quite a lot of different ways. So 2016 was sort of like the year I focused trying everything I could think of. And through all my testing and experimenting, I found that there were 2 main streams that worked really well for me. Number 1 was digital products, more specifically my own. And that's like ebooks and e-courses and workshops, all of that stuff. And the second one was affiliate products. And so what I mean about affiliate products is I kind of think that a lot of people think of affiliate marketing as like Amazon products, like you're selling a lot of physical products and getting a very, very small percentage commission for them. I'm not actually talking about that kind of affiliate marketing. I'm talking about I promote other business owners' products, like their ebooks and their courses, and also the software and programs that I use for my own business, like the social media scheduling tool that I use. I am an affiliate for that. The email list service provider, I am also an affiliate for that. And so those are what I promote for affiliate products, just so we're clear. And so keeping that in mind, the next part is where I'm going to be talking about the strategies. Those 2 things are what I'm going to be talking about. That's what I sell in my business. So although I don't sell like services or physical products or anything like that, take what you can from it and implement as much as you can. Okay. So the first thing, how to make your first affiliate sale in 24 hours. So I know that makes you think, okay, you're right, that's going to happen. But it happened for me. I tried a strategy last year in June, and it proved to be very successful. So who here uses Pinterest? Hands up. Okay. Keep your hands up if you use Pinterest for like inspiration or like travel, bucket lists, all that. Okay. Keep your hands up if you use it for your business. Okay. So not as many. So this is what I was able to use, the platform I was able to use to make my first affiliate sale in 24 hours. Now, in saying that, it wasn't just a one-off where I just made one sale and that was it. I actually tested this strategy over 3 months, and it wound up increasing in income. And it's something that I still use today, and it runs on autopilot. And so how I did that was I used one of the affiliate products that I promote, which is up there. It's an ebook called Building a Framework. And what you can do on Pinterest is you can upload your own pins. So a lot of people have their own pins that they pin, but you can upload it yourself. And what there is once you upload the image, there's a description box, and then there's also a box that you can enter the URL. And in this box, you put your affiliate link, so that when you pinning it, it is now going to that sales page for that product, but it's your affiliate link, so it's specific to you. So whenever someone goes through to that link, they buy the product, you get a commission for it. But that's not entirely where the money is. So once you have the pin up on Pinterest, you can pin it to your boards, your own personal profile boards, and that's good, but the real money is in the group boards. So how many of you know of group boards or are in group boards? Hands up. Anyone? One? No. Okay, so you guys can make some money if you get on the group boards. So what they are pretty much like a hub where other entrepreneurs or whatever niche you're in, they hang out, and you can pin different pins to these group boards. And essentially it just filters through There are thousands of people that are following these boards as well as contributing to these boards. And as you can tell, there are lots of pins filtering through them every day. So with the followers who are following these boards, they're obviously seeing a lot of content coming through, and they are clicking, wanting to read different posts, wanting to find out how to build a framework or make an affiliate sale in 24 hours. And when they go through to some of these pins, obviously there's sales pages or products that are being sold. And so if you have 20,000 people in a group board who are, like in here, it says 20,000 pins. You have 20,000 people in a group board who are seeing these pins go through every day. It is more likely that you will be making a sale from these people who are seeing these pins, right? So that's pretty much it. It's one of the easiest ways you can make money online, like pretty much instantly. And it's still really untapped. And majority of my customers, they're getting results like quicker than I did, within 10 hours, 12 hours. So in saying that, before I move on, do any of you have any questions about this particular strategy? Yes, yes. So there is a website.
Alice, if you can repeat the question, sorry. Oh. Can you repeat the question so the group can hear?
Oh, yes. Yeah. So sorry, what?
Wait, I'll just bring the mic. Sorry, Alana.
The question was, do you have suggestions of group boards for people to join?
Yes, yes. So there's a website called Pingroupie, and it's pingroupie.com. And this is a website where you can find different group boards. And they have a cool tool where you can search like based on description or based on keywords or anything related to your niche. And so you can use like several keywords that are in your niche to find group boards. And it will tell you like in the search results how many people are in the group, how many pins there are, and how many followers it has. So it's really good to join groups that have a lot of followers and not as many contributors, because it means that your content is more likely to be seen. But in saying that, you can join a lot of groups. Like I think I'm in about 30 now. So it can be quite difficult in the beginning to join group boards because it requires the owner of the board to let you in, and a lot of the time they just don't do it, or they haven't gotten around to getting to you, so it can take some time to actually get into the group boards. But once you're in, then you have access to all of the people in there. Yeah. Yep. How often? Okay, she asked how often do I upload pins to the board. So I have actually automated this entire process. I use a tool called Board Booster. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but it's like Buffer or Hootsuite. You know, it automates the process for you. So I have scheduled it where in the group boards, I think I have 3 to 5 different pins going into these boards every day, and you can get really specific in how you like the times that these pins go out and how many you want and from which specific board. But yeah, 3 to 5 times per day. It's not just affiliate products that I'm promoting in those cycles. There are posts as well, but the affiliate products will mix into that. But yeah, you've got to be consistent with the scheduling. Yeah, that's actually not that much compared to a lot of other people. Yeah, but you have to learn. Yeah.
Hi. Do you find that posting in these group boards that sometimes they won't allow you to promote something? Because we have the same thing on Facebook, but like you'll go into a group with like 30,000 participants, but then they'll block everything that you post that's like self-promotion or brand related.
Yeah.
So do you find, I've never done this on Pinterest, but I've done this on Facebook. Do you find that on Pinterest it's easier to promote a product rather than on Facebook, or are they just as strict?
No, they're not as strict. So with group boards on Pinterest, because it is kind of passive, you know, you don't have communities on there talking about different things. You literally just have images and that's it. So you're able to do it a lot more, and Pinterest allows this, so it's totally okay. It's not like a bad thing or anything like that. But yeah, you're able to do it on Pinterest. Hey.
How do you go about finding the right affiliate to be profitable for the good commission base?
For me, because I focus on promoting solely like services and digital products, the commission is way higher with them. And the way that I found my affiliate products that I promote is that I use the actual product. Yeah, that's the way I've been able to do it. But it depends on what your niche is. So if you're in like the business niche, then there's a lot that you can choose from. What's your niche? Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. ClickFunnels is awesome. Cool. Anyone else? Nope. Okay. Moving on. Next strategy. The easiest way to convert a new subscriber into a sale. So this is with a Tripwire page. So does anyone here know what Tripwire marketing is? Bethany. So Tripwire marketing is pretty much, it's like when someone opts in to receive emails from you, say they've opted in for like a freebie or a download or a free course, instead of going to a thank you page, you actually redirect them straight to a sales page. And the reason you want to do this is sometimes when you're promoting these things, you're using ads to promote them. So it's a good way to make money back on your ad cost. But it's also, my favorite way is because it gets your customer immediately into the mindset that you are a business and you sell a product. And it gets them into the mindset of buying from you straight away. So for me, this was one of my my Tripwire pages, and it's really simple. Like it's so damn easy to do that you need to do it. You just need a juicy offer, like a really juicy offer that offers a ton of value. For me, it was my ebook. When I first launched it, I was testing the idea to see if it actually would sell. And so, I mean, your first affiliate sale in 24 hours is pretty like enticing to buy. And then I started it off with a bold statement. So make your first affiliate sale in 24 hours, get the ebook for only $7 instead of $19. And everyone loves a good bargain, and especially when they're opting in to your list. They don't actually know who you are yet, so it's good to upsell them with something, but nothing that's ridiculous in price-wise, especially if they don't know you, because you need to warm them up. And then what you do, you hit them with scarcity, which is, so how I have it here is for the next 15 minutes only, get your copy of the ebook for $7. And you can go a step further and use a countdown timer. I didn't use it in this specific example because I was testing how it would work with and without a timer. Wound up working exactly the same, so you don't really need a timer. And then I went into the benefits, explaining specifically what they're getting, like how I made my sale, affiliate basics, the Pinterest growth guide, step-by-step tutorials, my viral pin strategy, and then they also get access to my group board on Pinterest so that they can promote their own stuff. And then again, I reiterate that it's a $7 offer and it's only available for 15 minutes, and then I have a buy now button. And it's that simple. And from there, I think it was converting around 15%. So Tripwire pages usually convert, I think I remember, 1 to 5%. So 15% is pretty good. So yeah, any questions on the Tripwire? Nope. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So you said that you didn't have a countdown for this?
No.
But so is this just sort of evergreen?
It is evergreen, but I used the scarcity in there to see if it would convert just as well without a timer. And it worked out that it was converting pretty much the same, saying there's 15 minutes with a timer and there's 15 minutes without a timer. Because I wanted to see, because countdown timer software costs a lot of money. So I was like, well, let's see if it doesn't work. But it worked just as well.
So how do you ensure that your visitors don't see this again?
You don't link to it anywhere else. They typically they could find it if they hit a search phrase in a search engine saying like tripwire page for House of Brazen, but it's very unlikely that that would happen. And even if it did, and they bought it, it's still a sale.
And this is only through Pinterest that you're pushing out this page.
No, this is when people opt in to receive emails. So if I've got a content upgrade or a free course, offer a PDF, anything like that. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
So what software is this designed in then? Is it part of your website?
Yes, this is
Yeah.
just a page on WordPress. Yeah, so you just create a page, like a normal page, and add a buy now button, and it works just as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, how did you decide on $7 from 19? Is that something you tested or just arbitrary?
It's something I saw a lot of other business owners doing. They were testing out the effectiveness of the sale, and for some reason, $7 seems to be a sweet spot. I've also tried it at $9, and it converts well, but $7 seems to be the best. I'm also at the moment testing one for $67, and while it's obviously not converting as much as the $7 one, it is still converting really well. Yeah, so you can go, they say you can go between 7 and 97, but I found any higher than 67, it seems to be like, whew, that's a big investment for someone who doesn't know you, who's opting in for something from you.
Got it. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Cool.
Hi. What marketing channel drives the most conversions on this page? So you said they come to it after they sign up via email, correct?
Yes.
Is that from Pinterest or Facebook or just normal content marketing? What would you say converts the highest?
So they convert from my opt-ins, so that's solely on my website. So I have different opt-ins and different blog posts, but I also have something called a welcome mat, which is like when you first go onto my website, this screen drops down and says, hey, do you want to opt in for this free 5-day course? And so a lot of people do it that way. But in getting them to my website, Pinterest is my highest traffic driver. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, moving on. Okay, so 2 automated strategies to make sales on autopilot. So these 2 I think are my favorite ways, and honestly, they're awesome. So the first one is a sales funnel. So do you guys know what a sales funnel is? Yeah, cool. So essentially, it's just like it's an automated process that enables people to go into the top of your funnel, and then you filter them down with a lot of free value, a lot of awesome content, and you lead them to the pitching of your own product. And essentially, they buy your product and love you because of that. So for me, what I had a free email course that I was offering. It's called Blog Your Way to Passive Income, and it was a 6-day course that literally tells them how to make passive income from your blog. And and through that, I was able to filter them through, filter out people who didn't want to know that information, but also filter the people through and warm them up to me to eventually buy my course at the end of it. So if we go back to the tripwire, how that would essentially work as a system is that someone would come to your blog, they would read a post, opt in, receive your tripwire, and then get free content over the next week or however long your free challenge or free course is. And then they are pitched the product at the end of it. And the reason you do it over that period of time is because you're warming them up to get to know you, because someone needs to see you be exposed to you at least 7 times before they actually consider investing in something from you, like something that's a higher price product. So the reason you do a free email course is because you want to get them to know you, get them to like you, get them to trust you, and get them to buy from you. So yeah, any questions about the sales funnel?
So how many of these emails did you send? And did you send one every single day?
Yeah, so it's one every day. So the first email I always send when they first opt in is a welcome email. And that just is welcoming them to my business and telling them about myself. And you're usually telling them a story or your story essentially, so that they can sort of have an emotional connection with you from the get-go. And then at the end of that email, you actually encourage them to reply to you so that they can tell you their story as well. And so you're sort of sealing that bond so that it ensures that they carry on through the course. And then what I did for this one was every day at the same time, an email gets sent out to them for about 6 days. And throughout those emails, yet there's a lot of free value, like really awesome free value. You mention your product every now and then, but it's not like a hard sell. You're just sort of mentioning like, hey, I have this product. This is why I'm talking about this topic. It's relevant. And then on which would be the 8th email, you pitch the product like a hard sell, like the email straight just about the product. Yeah. Cool. Anyone else? Cool. Right. The second automated strategy is affiliates. So affiliates is pretty much the thing that brings in maybe like 80% of my income right now. And what that is you have affiliates who promote your products for you. And so for an example, when they sign up, I encourage them to sign up to my affiliate program. I encourage them to do different things to promote my product. So here, in the first example, I have Anna. She's one of my top affiliates. She has a blog post where she promotes how she actually made her first affiliate sale, and she mentions obviously that she used my book to do it. And through that, it filters to her audience, and her audience sees it, and then they come to me, and then they buy the product. And what happens is she gets a commission for that sale, so I give them 40%, and I also make a sale on that. And because with affiliates, you have so much more access to a higher amount of people because you're being promoted to other people's audiences. It winds up being a very lucrative way to make passive income, like totally passively. So yeah. Yep. Any questions about affiliates?
How do you find good affiliates?
That's the $1 million question. Your audience is probably the best place to start because they know you and they trust you. Your customers as well. Another way to do it is, I always recommend people to treat their affiliate program like their own product, because essentially it is. You are making money from it. So you would, if you had a product, you would be marketing it on social media. You'd be emailing it to your newsletter. You'd be always constantly thinking about promoting it on your blog, on your website, wherever you are. So that. And you want quality affiliates. You don't want randoms. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I think you mentioned this in the beginning. You have a blog, so then you do affiliates through that. So what did you say you write about again?
I help women entrepreneurs create passive income streams.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously all the affiliates that you would use would be products relating to that. Is that right? Or
do you mean affiliate products I use or the affiliate program I have for my products?
Yeah, the ones that you make money off of, the things that you refer people to.
Yeah.
Those would be related to what you talk about on your blog.
Yes.
So yeah, what are some things that you have affiliate links to, examples?
Oh, okay. So I have a lot of courses that I've taken. Oh my God, I can't think of them now. Melissa Griffin, do you know Melissa Griffin? Her products. I use that ebook that I mentioned earlier before. There's another ebook that I promote that's to do with Facebook marketing that I found awesome. What else is there? Yeah, different services that I use, like ConvertKit. Do you know ConvertKit? Yep. Board Booster as an affiliate, MailChimp as an affiliate program. yeah, everything I use in my business, I promote, and everything I've used to build my business as well that has helped me, I promote as well. Yeah.
So how do you keep track of the affiliates? Like this girl, how do you keep track of what she's brought in and basically keep track of all the affiliates and their action?
Yep. So there, I use a platform called Sendow, which is like a digital product delivery system. But they also have an area where you can run the affiliate program. And so in that section, you can see all of your affiliates. You can also see how many sales they've made that month, how many sales they've made in a year, how many people have clicked through their links, through their unique links, and the conversion rate of those clicks to sales. So that's a really easy way to keep on top of it. And then at the end of each month, I pay them out, whatever it is. But it's cool with Sendow because they do it all for you. Like they calculate it up and they just send you an email with a CLX file that says everything that you owe, and you just upload it to Pinterest and pay them out. So you don't have to like keep on top of it. It's all done for you.
Thank you.
Send owl.
Like owl, like
Oh. Yeah. Cool. Anyone else? Cool.
Oh, one question.
How did you become an affiliate of all those products yourself? I mean, you just contacted those companies and said, give me $25 from each product I'm going to sell.
So, sorry, can you say that last part again?
How did you become an affiliate? Like, probably not all those companies agree with that. So
not all companies have an affiliate program, and I still promote them anyway because I love using them. But a lot of them do, and a lot of them will only allow you to be an affiliate if you are a member or if you're using their product, which makes total sense to me because you want people who are using the product to promote it. But yeah, there are some that don't have an affiliate program, unfortunately. But if you find it valuable and you think your audience would, then definitely promote it still. Anything else?
How do you find out if a specific product that you believe in has an affiliate program? Like I've never looked into that. So how do you know?
You can always just email the actual owner of the product or seller and find out if they do have an affiliate program. A lot of websites will have like an affiliates page, a link to their affiliates page at the bottom of their website, like in the footer. So that's a good way to find out if they do have one. But the easiest is just to email and find out. What are you talking about specifically?
I write a lot. So there's a specific brand of journal that I have used for about 10 years. And no matter where I am in the world, people stop me and come up to me and need to know where I got that.
Okay.
All the time.
Where did you get it?
It's in Canada. And it's just like, it's in Canada. So I'm always like looking online, like, oh, you can get them in Singapore, but only at the store. And it's like triple the price because of shipping.
Yeah.
I have like all these different things, but that's something that, it just is a random example that has nothing to do with entrepreneurship or, whatever, but I was just curious.
Yeah, so, you can definitely find out. Like if there's different websites that sell it, those websites could have affiliate programs. So maybe Canada doesn't have one, but the Singapore shop might have it.
Right.
So it could be good to look at the different types.
What if you affiliate to like an Amazon page? Does that work?
If it's on Amazon, then yeah, it definitely has an affiliate program.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Cool. Yeah.
Hi. So how often do you update your blog to maintain your the growth of your audience? Because sometimes, and also you said that you send out a newsletter every day, right? Do you find that if you send one every day that they tend to sort of unsubscribe? Because I'm like that. Like if I get a prompt every day, which I'm sure you sit down every day and you restructure it and you make it more interesting and stuff. But if I get too many newsletters, I tend to sort of lose interest. So what, in your opinion, is a good balance to maintain in terms of blog posts and newsletter? Yeah.
Yep. So I haven't lately, but I usually publish one blog post per week. so one a week, and I send one newsletter with the blog post each week. So when I send multiple emails day after day, that's only when someone's opted in for my free email course, and so they're expecting that to come over the next week because it's like a 5-day, 6-day course. But other than that, once they finish that, I only send out weekly content, a weekly email. So that's what I think is a good balance. I have seen people do daily newsletters. I personally find it irritating as well, so I don't stay subscribed to them. But it depends on your audience and what they prefer. So if that's something that they do prefer, then definitely go for it. But personally, I find it annoying. Anything else? Okay, so that's literally what I did. It's actually not that hard, and if you do the strategies, they work. Most of the work is actually in your own mindset and overcoming that stuff. Sorry, Karen.
How do you take payment? Do you use PayPal mostly?
Yeah. So
exclusively?
for my ebook, I use SendOwl, so it goes through them, but it's connected. The gateway is connected to PayPal, and then for my courses, I use a platform called Teachable, but the same thing is through PayPal as well. Yeah.
Do you use Google Analytics to have a look around the world at who's actually applying your website and taking information and then using that information to send it out at certain times so that when they wake up it's there?
Yes.
And timing things properly?
Yes. So I use Google Analytics a lot. You can really like nail in on it and get really specific, but my predominant audience is American, so I base all of my marketing and everything on America. And so when I'm doing social media posts, it is based on the time zone of America. When I'm sending out ad campaigns, it's based on the times in America. Yeah, and I found that to be the most effective because it's the biggest audience.
Just have a analytical program that will tell you what audience you come from, so
Yes.
you can utilize that as well?
Yes, they do. So if you sign up for a business account, which is actually really easy to switch from your own personal account to a business account, they have an analytics feature which tells you, it goes really specific actually, like it tells you where they are, what country they're in, what city they're in, the percentage of people that are in that city, and what, I think it goes as specific as suburbs as well.
Yeah, okay.
And so you can get really specific with your marketing on Pinterest as well as on Facebook with targeting where they are.
Do you think BPay is the best possible option for payment universally?
Do I think more?
BPay. BPay. What? PayPal.
PayPal, yes. Yeah, I think because it's universal, like most people trust PayPal.
Okay.
There's also a platform called Stripe that is becoming more and more popular. I don't personally use
About
it.
cryptocurrency.
I don't know anything about that.
You will.
I'm sure I will. Cool. yeah, I've heard a lot about it since I've gotten here.
Have you considered using chatbots for marketing?
I've heard about it, but I haven't done it yet. There's a lot of things.
Let's talk then.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I still have to do and try and test out and experiment.
Any more questions?
Okay.
Do you have any actual physical products that you're an affiliate for?
Physical products? Not really. I do recommend my like the tools I use. Like I do YouTube videos, so I promote them like through Amazon, but not a lot of physical products. To be honest, I found Amazon to be a complete waste of time. But then some people find it super lucrative for them. So it just kind of depends on each person. I mostly promote digital products.
Because I develop a product that I would like to find affiliates. So any suggestions on how I should go about finding the people that, like a physical product?
Do you have like a following or an audience?
It's new.
It's new? Yeah. So I'd recommend to go and like find Facebook groups that are in your niche and promote in there. So some of them don't have promotional threads, but the ones that do, that would be a really good place to start. I found Facebook groups to be really like awesome for everything in the beginning of my business. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
Anyone else?
I did say it was short.
Cool. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
And if you have any more questions, just let me know.